All right, so I have another little short video on the DRZ4S. So I'm doing some upgrades as I'm going. I installed last night this aluminum engine guard by Flatland, and it's really nice and stout, but man, the instructions are horrible. The instructions are for people that normally works on bike and or mechanics, but a beginner, and they could make that so much better. Even the picture on the website is ridiculous. It's just one lousy picture, bad angle. It doesn't help at all to figure out how to install it. I don't even know if it's correct, but I think it is. I send them a mail, waiting for them to reply. But the trick part about it, actually, show the other side here too, is this side. It's not marked what's right and left. You have to guess for a while, but basically you have to take the horn. They could have said that in instructions. It would be so easy, but it's two brackets to hold the horn right there. So you're supposed to take one of the brackets out and then install somewhere right here in a place where it's clear from the fork. So I find this spot, and then you have to pick up this bracket and install this way and there. And the trick thing was to install this right here. I didn't really understand exactly because they don't tell you, but you have to remove what holds the radiator and install those two right there. And the only way to get through that again, they could have said that easily, but eventually I figured out it was a long, what is it? I'm trying to find here my toolbox. But basically, just a long, bolt driver that goes through here and then goes through there to get to those buttons. And this bracket, goes here. And then the fairing, the cover is supposed to be here later. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. I was doing some upgrade, installing my here to the battery, installing my little light thing that I got on Amazon here. That's gonna work out great. See, independent of the bike working or not, it gives the battery, and then those two USB connectors are live. So I like that because the bike doesn't have to be on, and you can quick, charge your phone or not if you're camping. Or I installed this bracket right here. I think this is gonna be for my CarPlay that I have, the little unit with the camera front and back. This over here I'm gonna remove later, and this is over here gonna finish. I'm waiting for the part to come in for the my GPS holder. Install this little throttle lock that makes it a little more comfortable when you do a little highway. Cheap part too, it works great. I love those little things. Actually, I like the one that goes here on the side that rotates a little bit better, but for now, this is okay. And actually, this is the only bike that I've seen that to remove the shroud is actually pretty easy. They're always so complicated to remove, that. Here is only 3 bolts on each side, and this whole thing comes out. So it'd be easy to put that on. Like my T7, is like a nightmare kind of to remove them. Now next installation is gonna be the exhaust. I send it out to get the ECU flashed. So looking forward to that. And then I'm gonna put some tires. I ordered a wider tire for the rear and a wider one, a little bigger for the front. So that's coming up next. And then I'm gonna install also a luggage rack and some side luggage rack from this bike. So a lot of mods to do, super exciting. So stay tuned. Now I'll put it right here, a little inexpensive from Amazon. I have a chronometer on my mind, and I can't shake it off. But anyways, check the temperature gauge. So the wire is just kind of hanging here, heating, and it's great because it tells the ambient temperature, on the ride, and it's great when you go camping, that you start the day and you look at that and it says like, 40 or 30 and you're like, so slowly it's coming together. But I'm hoping that this thing here will keep me from any damage to the radiator. I sent them an email suggest to make a short video of installation, so they should do that because, not everybody is kind of have installed something like this before, and more like me, they're not very handy. I'm not handy. I'm not no mechanic. I just kind of, like to fool around and try to sort things out as I'm going along. So, waiting for the ECU to come back. So, pumped about that. All right, see you for today.